Welcome everyone to Chess with TV, episode 237. Today is April 12th, 2016. We're going to go insane today. I'm trying to kill off British Wiz, but he keeps coming back, so we might have to tolerate him a little bit longer. You guys were wondering and complaining about my new calm persona, and to be honest, I've been shouting at you guys for so many years that I actually was starting to strain my voice. So I had to try this new microphone setup where Chess Wiz is in the background, the microphone is in the foreground, and yeah, there's some pros and cons to that. The pros are we still get to have Chess with you. I was actually considering reducing the number of episodes per week simply to give my voice a break because I'm more important than you. However, this new setup seems to make it possible, so we may be able to continue to have the intense quantity of shows that we have always had. By the way, I say intense because it's a word. Why shouldn't I say it? That's really weird that you would ask me about that word. It's a completely normal word. Today is the insanity attack. Go away, winners. You're not winners today. And which means we're going to try to go insane attacking the opponent. Let's go 1-4. I just love the 1-4 time control. Maybe it's because it counts as blitz, even though it feels like bullet. That's pretty nice. So I'm having someone new in the chat and he's like, what is this? What is this stream? I don't know what's going on. So we stream 3 times a week and we do crazy things. ChessBiz is officially the craziest and most insane streamer. So what we're going to do in this game is try to attack in a crazy fashion. So I think that the king side would be a nice strong attack. Let's start with the queen side fianchetto and then from there get the king over. Yeah, this is going to be pretty strong. This set up this shape over here. For those of you watching for the first time or even playing chess for the first time, you should probably know that c6 queen c7 is not that strong of an opening. This little house I'm building might be good in the game of Go, but in chess you don't try to build house, so this is not good play. However, it's going to be, oh, is he castling queenside? In this case I must castle kingside. Let me prepare the other direction. Whichever way he castles, I'm going the other way. Which way will he castle? Maybe he won't castle at all. I have to just keep moving pawns. Oh, this is very interesting. Someone's rated over 9,000 in the chat. That's pretty good. Assume that's not chess rating. Perhaps it's like chat rating 9,000. Or is it over 9,000? That's impressive. So now that I finished my double fianchetto and my double knight d7, knight e7, he goes kingside. What a blunder. Now when I go queenside, I'm going to get forked right there. So let's not have that happen to me just yet. Oh, I can't play f6 either. I would lose this pawn. So let's try h6. Kicking the knight back, and then maybe g5, because this pawn has 2 defenders. The rook is defending. Okay, so now we're going to go queenside. Now we're going to go crazy. What's it going to take now to attack his king? I think a closed center might be nice with e5 here. It's an interesting square on h5 if I push, so I'm not really happy about that. e5 could close the center. Now f5 is pretty tempting as well, but I would lose some important pawns. I think I'm going to play e5. You know, if he takes with pawn, I could actually take with knight. Kind of open things up in this direction. I want to fry his king. So, okay, so what do I take with here? A pawn or knight? The pawn, it does open up this, you know, all the way to his queen. If my mouse weren't stuck, I could demonstrate that. Okay, so I'm taking with knight here. Okay, so he's, yeah, let's open it up like crazy. Okay, close up this side. I'm only opening up the king side. Crazy attack coming up. So we're going to try to destroy his face with my pawns and such and other things. Oh, take with pawn. It's weird. Advance the pawn. So these 3 pawns, their goal is to arrive on these 3 squares without getting captured. It could happen. My king has an escape route over here if I ever get in trouble, right? So there's no trouble there. Let's trap the bishop. Seems like a good start. Step 1, trap the bishop. Step 2, capture the bishop. Right? Let's pre-move that. That's a nice pre-move. He doesn't like getting his bishop trapped, so let's just take the bishop. I think I'm just going to capture this way and hope I don't die over here. I mean, king d7 in the worst case scenario. It makes me laugh just to think about it. I think these 2 files would be the good ones now. I want to push my pawns like an insane man, but I'm not sure anymore. Now that I've won a piece. This happened to me in a game episode or 2 ago. I was thinking, you know, my attack was so great, I've just won a piece. And then I just laid off the attack and lost. So maybe I should continue to put the pressure on him here with, you know, maybe this way. I'm not sure, but something. This bishop's really helping me. I if I move this knight anywhere, it's discovered attack. Let's play this preparing knight f3. You like that move? You like that move? This is a hands-free win the queen move right here. It's gonna be delightful. All right, so it causes a check, but it also causes a discovered death to the queen. So I think he needs to move his queen now. So my rooks are very active. Oh, I don't like giving up on the insanity though. I gotta be more insane. Okay, so can I play it right now? Check. He can get 2 rooks for the queen with this capture. I'm gonna do it. He probably wins a million pieces for the queen, but I also have this discovery, so it seems like it's gonna go well for me. Okay. What just happened? That's my move, because then I can challenge this with my rook. Oh no. He's got this move as well. But I'm going to go this way so you can't destroy me. If king f7, that would have been so bad, because he'd have that diagonal. Okay, so that's a good spot for your bishop. Want to trade? I'd like to trade with you. I seem to have a queen against a knight. Right now, they're about equal. Like the knight is attacking and the queen is defending, so that the knight's pretty much better. But in a few moves, you might notice the versatility of the queen. I would be hard-pressed to find a position where the knight is really better than the queen. Lord Sajuko wants to tell me how to free pawn. Let's take a look at that. Where's the free pawn? I don't see it. Free pawn here? No. Free pawn here? Nope. You're going to run me out of time looking for free pawns. That's probably his strategy. He's probably my opponent. He is my opponent. Let's play that, followed by this with check. Yeah, it's a brutal ending. So it was fun castling opposite directions, but trapping that bishop really put a stop to the attack. There's no fun just winning a free piece when you want to be attacking. It kind of diverted my attention a little bit. Oops, checkmate? Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. I'll just type oops. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. You're sure I'll play you again, but this time I'm going to go a little bit crazier with the orangutan. Yeah, this is a pretty strong opening. You better watch out. And now, the knight. Do I have a problem here? Because this discovery pin thing. How about this? Oh yeah, I bet you didn't see that move. Now I've got b6, which is pretty bad. But I guess I can take that. Oh, with pawn, that's a surprise. Surprise there. Okay, so I want to play rook g1 and push my pawn this way. But I guess I should conquer some center as well. Let's start with the... Oh, it's so tempting to move a center pawn, right? Eventually you should do that, but he must think he's so clever because he's going to force me to play this. I'll trade in d3. I didn't like d3 before because the bishop is trapped out. Here we go. Here we go. Try castling. Oh! Boom, 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 boom. Come on, come on, do it. Do it. I'm going to go insane if you don't do it. Oh boy. Let's find out what happens. Just was slightly insane today. Oh, I'm still so calm. What happened to the active overactive whiz? This is just inferior. Inferior whiz, if you ask me. Center attacks are so obnoxious. I want to close up the center so that I can brutalize the side. You know, the correct response to someone crazy like this is to strike back in the center, because it's really a big distraction to destroying his face. Faces. There's a lot of faces on ChessWhiz TV. How many attackers do you have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 2 defenders? Oh, am I playing against Lord Sajuko right now? I'm not even sure. Sajuko! He's Japanese. I could bring queen up. I guess I'll do that. Knight. Knight, knight. What? I'm happy about this. I want him to check me so that he thinks he's winning when he's actually... I want to move my king anyway. I wanted to do that owned. I wanted to do that. Now my knight's going to do this thing here. So I've got F... Oh, my rook. This rook is so out of the game. Maybe I shouldn't have played king d1. Huh. Maybe king d1 on the 20th move is not a really good move. That's such an interesting idea. Let's play this way. I might give my knight no hope of ever moving. Should be good. Got a pawn. Now I think I can get away with this move. The biggest problem here is my king being stuck in the center between two rooks. It's not so much that he's in the center. I mean, it could open up and I get checkmated, right? But the fact that he's dividing the rooks means that the rooks don't defend each other. I really wish I had that X-ray power up where the rooks could jump over or see through the king. But without that, this rook, if I play it over, is not defended by this rook, and it cannot move over here to help the attack. The king is actually like super in the way right now, so I wish he could just fly over here to h1, where he'd be at least out of the way. There's two reasons to castle. One is get your king safe, and the other is get that great big guy out of the way. See how rounded he is? That's a that means he's fat. Okay, I'm playing my king up. Yeah, you don't see square fat people or square round people. Oh, great. King up wasn't maybe the smartest. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe not the best. With no queen, how will I insanely attack? I don't know. I do have this passed pawn, so in some day, in some future, I will promote it. And then he will wish he never played me in a game of chess. Oh, my insanity attack is gone without the queen. I can do nothing. I'm gonna do this. I gotta make this pawn super scary. It's very bad that the bishop is on a dark square, because he's gonna check me at some nasty time. It'll be nasty, so I think I need to fight here. Oh, there's this pawn too. Oh no, everything's falling apart. Although knight b5 does hit these squares. I hope you die trying. Let's find out. Not the best. Not the best looking position. I might actually lose this. I might lose. I will lose. I don't know. Will any of these buttons save me? There's this one, offer draw. That one might work. Let's see. Oh no. Yeah, this went from bad to worse. Oh, he declined my draw. That's pretty bad. Guess I better go this way. Okay, so I survived the skewer of the rook, but I lose the rook. No, down a whole queen. That's a pretty bad situation. There's only one thing we can do now. Lose. You'll never checkmate me. You don't want to know why he'll never checkmate me. He might actually get annoyed by this pawn. Oh, he has another queen. Well, so do I. This is exciting. We could have a problem here, Captain. There's too many enemy queens. The quantity of family queens, that's not the word, friendly queens, is sufficient, finally. But the number of enemy queens is now excessive. I don't think I can deal with this. I have to give up. Good game, Miller Whale. Thank you. I'll click that by mistake. I want to play an insane game against Maida Marco. I think my mistake that last game was not playing g4 soon enough. I waited to like move 8, move 9, and that just really slowed down my attack. So let's get started with the g4 and then h3. What's wrong with my mouse? It's not like there can be any lint in it, but somehow it's just not moving smoothly today. Play this move and this move. Not that my opinion counts for anything, says Wiz84 PKR. Wiz84! I love that name. Does that mean you use the urinator a lot? Not that my opinion counts for anything, but I watched a YouTube video of yours, and I could only put up with Hyperwiz for about 5 minutes. That's pretty good. Actually, my average watch time is 12 minutes, so your stamina is kind of low. Then it says, this is much better, ChessWiz. I don't know what to think now. There's two human beings on the planet with different opinions. No kidding. There's like this one guy who's like, you know what I think? And he says this thing. And then there's this other guy and he disagrees. Mind blown. I really thought that there was more uniformity among humans than this. I don't know what to do now because I can only have one show at a time. Oh, 2 shows at a time. That would solve all my problems and some of yours. I really want to trade this bishop. The problem is I invested 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4 moves on the bishop in order to trade for a knight that moved once. So if you just think about like the effort expended into the pieces, I've really overinvested in something that's just going to trade. But on the other hand, it would double his pawns. Good thing I have 2 hands. I mean, what if I were in the war and my hand were cut off? And I'd have to be like, on the same hand, I double his pawns. And on the other same hand, his pawns are doubled. I would just have to keep saying the same thing over and over. I am so glad I have 2 hands. And I am so sorry if you only have 1 hand. I really feel bad for you. Although I don't judge you for that. I just think that people who have their hands cut off, they're completely normal people. And I don't think that they're lesser people. They have to say the same thing over and over. That's the only downside. Hello, Zed Pro Plays. Zed Pro. It's a cool name. How did you come up with Zed Pro Plays? Where's my insane attack? I have to go now. I have to go insane attack. I still have rooks, so I can checkmate him with rooks. It should work. I guess I'll castle over here, right? It's tempting to just castle here and play chess, but I only had 1 pawn. I don't think that's enough. I need to get a couple of queens advantage here. How did you come up with your name, Zed Pro Plays? Because Zed, did you know that Zed is another word for the letter Z? Not for Americans, because they're not very creative. They're just like Z is the word for Z, of course. But Zed is the word for Z in cool countries. They actually call it Zed because that's way cooler. And it's the same as Z, but cooler. It's kind of like Chess Whiz, except cooler. Okay, so now we have problems. These knights are as awesome as bishops right now. King up. Don't move here. I'll take you. Zed Pro Play says he's from Turkey, bro. Turkey, bro. I don't think I've been there. Never been to Turkey, bro. So what about 94? Is that cool? That's pretty cool. I mean, threatening a fork is always fun, but also I want to see if that works. I'm really unstable in the center right now. I need to sort these pieces out a little bit better. Hello, Pink Law. Where are these strangers coming from? Pink Law? That's a very strange color for Law. I would have expected Red Law. Pink is a bit feminine for a chess player. Do you know why 99% of chess players are male? You want to know? You run the survey and you get the results. 99% of chess players are male. Why is that? Because 1% of chess players lie about their gender. That's why. I don't want to take you, and I don't want to not take you. So as you can imagine, it leaves me with a bit of a dilemma. I push. So then the other question is, why are 100% of chess players male? You know, I got a message from somebody back in 1994, and they were like, you keep alluding that chess players are male. That's very insulting to me. It was a female. Oh no, I just got followed by a fat Doom guy. That's slightly disturbing. Anyway, and they were saying, you know what, you should really allude that there could be a female chess player that exists, because I'm halfway there. I'm like female already, so all I have to do is become a chess player, and I will totally have broken your stereotype. Whoa, don't fork me, bro. This could work. And I was like, oh, I read this message, but you're right. If you were a chess player, then you would be like the world's first female chess player. That's very interesting. Oh, my knight. You distracted me with this stupid story about chess. I hate chess. I now have to win with a bishop against 2 knights. It's very difficult. I think I'm going to need some help on this one. Help from my opponent, that is. Could you please blunder a knight? That would help. That would really help. So what was I saying? Yes, it says female. Yes. The reason that we don't have more female chess players, I'm about to tell you, is because Females are too smart for chess. I got you. I got your rook. Oh, this is nose picking me awesome. I am fantasticalized by that move. Now I will take your pawns and make a new bride. A male bride, of course, because females don't play chess. Oh, that sounds gross. What I was trying to say was, they're too smart. They spend their times doing awesome things, like... what do females do? I don't understand females very well. I don't know, but they don't waste their time playing chess. If you start a chess game and you do really well, do you know what happens at the end? You put the pieces back in the box, or in this case, you turn off your computer, and nothing happens, okay? So then let's say different universe, like a universe where you're better at chess, and you play your chess game, and you play really badly. That seems like the same universe, actually. What happens then? Besides forking some knights, what happens is you put the pieces back in the box, or in this case, turn off your computer. The same outcome. So females are able to look at the future and be like, wow, after I do this, nothing will have changed. Maybe I should just not even do it. Maybe I should do something else. That's how smart they are. They actually think about what happens. Whoa. Guys are not like that. When guys are like, should I do this? First of all, they think, will I get killed doing this? And if the answer is no, they're not very likely to do it. I mean, come on. Like, for example, skateboarding without a helmet down a very steep hill. That's something that a guy would do, right? Because he's like, will this kill me? There's a fair chance of it, so I guess I'll try it. Whereas a female, totally different. So that's criteria number one. So I should have moved a little bit further. Maybe I will next move. Next move, I'll take your knight. Oh, I've been checked. Ah, this is looking so much better ever since I took that free rook. That's fantastic. Another important criteria of decision-making for men is will this get me drunk? Because if it's not going to get you drunk, it's kind of wasting your time, to be honest. So with those two metrics in hand, you can predict male behavior with surprising accuracy. So that's my theory on why more women don't play chess. It's because they're too smart for chess, because it's a waste of time. If you disagree with me, too bad! You'll have to create your own TV show and ramble into a microphone and nobody will watch you. Kind of like me, nobody's watching me right now. Look around, nobody's watching. It would be like that. Oh look, there's another challenger, but I need to go crazy. I want to play no Boris Spassky. I want to play with you. I'm not going to let the fact that I'm playing with mate Amargo stop me from playing with... Oh, I forgot your name already. I'm going to play both these games at once. Will this automatically switch my screen between games? Apparently not, so I have to just constantly switch around with my mouse. That's okay, I just fixed my mouse. It's not so catchy now. Kind of like my jingle. So this could work. Take, push. I love pushing. There's some situations where I don't love pushing. One of them is when I'm giving birth to another human being. It's just kind of uncomfortable. That's one situation. I'm like, I would rather not push right now. Fortunately, that hasn't happened very often to me so far. This is kind of insane, actually. 2 chess games at the same time. I don't know if you can follow it. I certainly can't. Oh, it's not Boris Spassky. Oh, that's a clever name. You know who I can tell you are? Boris Spassky, because everybody lies on the internet. If you ever find somebody physically on the internet, you'll notice that they're actually horizontal. They're lying down because everyone lies on the internet. But I've never seen someone physically on the internet. Whenever I get on the internet, I only see virtual people, so I can't really tell if they're lying or not. But that's the trick. That's why they lie, is because you can't tell. So this guy's definitely Boris Spassky. There is a downside, though. Boris Spassky's like 105 years old. Ooh, don't move that knight. There's a pawn there. There's a pawn fork. Very good. This counts as insane. I don't have to insanely attack because I can simply play 2 games at once. That's kind of insane also. Yeah, Boris Spassky, very old. Oh, another game? No, I'm going to play with Kiria. The N stands for knight, by the way, because knight starts with N. Chess players are kind of crazy. Knight doesn't even start with N. Who invented that? Some guy who couldn't spell, apparently. So Fat Doom Guy apparently just found Chess with TV for the first time. Fat Doom Guy, are you aware of the fact that this is episode 237? Are you aware of that? Because there's a lot of crazy chess on YouTube from Chess Whiz. And there's one thing you can count on for Chess Whiz. Chess Whiz changes his episode every time. He talks about himself in the third person, except for the times he doesn't, so that's not reliable. But the one thing, check, that he always... Oh, should I take that? No. Yes, take it. Doubled pawns. My opponent will definitely resign. Oh, I'm running out of time over here. I'll take this first. The one thing you can count on that Chess Whiz is going to do is drink from a vase. If you're watching some random chess player and you're like, I wonder if this is Chess Whiz, watch for the vase. I've never seen any other chess players drink from a vase, but Chess Whiz, every episode, he's got that vase right there. And changes color too. Like this is, I call this my kidney water because it's the color of kidney excrement. Oh no, I'm running out of time on both boards. I have to play super good moves now as opposed to normally when I play super bad moves. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. I want to crush you. I want to crush you. I have 7 seconds and I'm playing 2 chess games. This is exciting. 11 seconds there and 20 there. He's going to play bishop there. I'm going to push, which is a problem for him because he's pinned. It's my turn over here. So let's play this. Over here it's my turn. Let's take his queen for free. Yes! I bet he didn't see that. Let's play here. Over here I have 6 seconds, so that's kind of bad. So I need to play quickly everywhere. Ah, that was not the move I meant. Over here I have no time. Let's take that. Okay, this is a little bit difficult. That was me over here running out of time. I'm gaining some time now because the vase has me distracted. Okay, so now here. And then this move is here. Oh, this is very stressful. Oh, I'm waiting for my opponent. Okay. Oh, here, I don't know what to do. Rook c1 maybe and rook b1. Take that. 10 seconds there. My turn here. Let's play the bishop here. That's defending the pawn. Okay, now here, I'm threatening a checkmate. That's going to make things easier if I could checkmate him. Ooh, that was a great situation. Thank you, Kyriakos, for giving me the free thing. Here, I'm still waiting for my opponent. Oh, this is going to be good. My chessboard is looking much better now that I've got a couple of extra queens. That helps so much. When I'm in a chess position, I'm like, whoa, take some queens, man. You will do better. I won one of them. Oh, I'm still playing over here. 7 seconds. Okay, but I have an extra queen over here too, so this is lucky for me. Luckily for me, I have an extra queen on both chessboards. And that's the first time I've said that today. It's the first time. I'm like, wow, how many queens do I have? I think I have that extra one. This is great. Let's promote this pawn. I don't know if my mic was peaking, but if it was, you gotta tell it not to peak. That was so exciting. Now I'm just going to win this game and end the show. The show is only 30 minutes long. I'm so sorry, guys. I just got requested in the chat. So I'm addicted to saying in the face right now. I can't help but say in the face, in the face. However, I was requested in the chat, not in the face. And the chat says, please join the Super Blitz Arena. I'm so sorry I can't do that because I have to go. I have that terrible thing called gainful employment. It's horrible. It gives you, oh no. Oh. No, this is bad, guys. This is super bad. I have advices for you. Don't trade your queen for a bishop. That's bad. I guess I'll do it. So rook here. This should be good, actually, because I have a couple of extra pawns. You know you're doing well when, after trading your queen for a bishop, then you're winning. No, poor Tricticum Vulgari. Poor guy. He says, I know I've just arrived at the end. Look at your clock, man. It's 30 minutes past the hour. We broadcast at the beginning of the hour. So you're off by everything. I'm going to defend that pawn this way. Shazam. Thank you, Gomer Pyle. I think a third pass pawn might solve the problems that I'm having here. Let's see if three pass pawns will do the trick. 5 more minutes. That's a quote from an excellent movie, If You Have 6 Hours to Waste. Pride and Prejudice, BBC edition. Man, that movie goes forever. It's actually 6 hours long, which makes me laugh because I would never make a 6-hour episode of Chess Whiz TV. I would never do that. Where's my keyboard shortcut? How do you guys like the new background? Is it nice? Is it nice? Look how close the microphone is to my face. It saves my voice so that we can have all these episodes. 3 per week. That's very good. That's very good. Someday maybe I'll show you out the window, because you notice half of my face is glowing as if I've just visited you from the afterlife, and the other half of my face is like visiting from the other afterlife. It's not so good. That's because my window is right here, and if I look out the window, I can see. You'll never know. This has been Chess Whiz TV. Thanks for watching.